From garage to glory, the rise of hypercars. There is a distinction between hypercars and fast cars. These devices are not designed for practicality, comfort, or convenience. They are designed to challenge the laws of physics, to challenge the limits of engineering, and to proclaim a single, unmistakable message. This is the result of the union of money and fixation. The development of hypercars is a narrative that is as much about human ambition as it is about speed, as it goes from humble garages to billion-dollar empires. Today, we are going to delve into the heart of that narrative, the culture of excess, the wild history, and the insane innovations that power the world's most expensive, rare, and fast vehicles. Therefore, fasten your seatbelt. This journey is not solely about traveling from one location to another. The topic is the progression from garage experiments to the achievements of the hypercar era. The origins, the moment speed, became status. Before hypercars, there were supercars. Machines such as the Lamborghini Miura and the Ferrari 365 GTB, sleek, aggressive, and quicker than anything most individuals had ever seen, were introduced during the 1960s and 1970s. These were not merely vehicles, they were declarations. Owning a Ferrari was not about daily commutes for the ultra-wealthy, it was about dominance. However, even during these early stages, engineers and enthusiasts began to experience an urge. How much quicker can we go? Many independent builders began to experiment with lightweight materials, aerodynamic modifications, and engine replacements in their garages. The germs of hypercars were not sown in boardrooms, but rather in garages where dreamers refused to accept speed limits. The era of breakthrough, the birth of legends. The hypercar concept truly emerged during the 1980s and 1990s. No superfluous weight, no luxury features, only a monstrous twin-turbo V8 engine, Kevlar, and carbon fiber. It shattered records with a maximum speed exceeding 250 mph and a price tag exceeding $1 million, bolstered by Volkswagen's billions. It was more than just speed. It was a movement. The Veyron did not merely murmur wealth, it shouted it. The technology arms race. Car makers engaged in an armament race as these legends established new standards. The inquiry was no longer, is it possible for us to achieve a speed of 200 mph? It evolved into the question, how far can we extend beyond 300? Aerodynamics evolved into a distinct field of study. Air channels, adaptive spoilers, and active wings transformed automobiles into mobile fighter aircraft. Titanium and carbon fiber became the standard materials, allowing for increased power while reducing weight. Engines evolved into fearsome entities. Manufacturers employed every weapon in their armament, including W16s, V12s, twin turbos, and quad turbos. However, hypercars were compelled to adjust as the global focus shifted towards sustainability. Enter the hybrid revolution. The Porsche 918, Spider, LaFerrari, and McLaren P1 are examples of vehicles that have demonstrated the ability to combine electric motors with conventional engines, not only for the purpose of increasing efficiency, but also for the purpose of achieving extraordinary speeds. The ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds is no longer a fantasy, it is a tangible reality. Exclusivity and billionaire culture. Years-long waiting lists persist. Before buyers are permitted to purchase, they must possess connections, influence, and occasionally manufacturer sanction. The acquisition of a hypercar is not a matter of transportation for billionaires. The objective is to accumulate. Limited edition Bugattis, Lamborghinis, and Koenigsegg's are displayed in garages that are transformed into galleries. Some are never operated, rather, they are polished and exhibited as invaluable works of art. What are the prices? Disgusting! $2 million, $3 million, and occasionally $10 million. However, the reality is that the cost is nearly irrelevant for those who can afford them. Koenigsegg currently manufactures some of the most extreme vehicles on Earth, such as the Jesko Absolute, which is designed to surpass 330 km/h. Horacio Pagani, an Argentine designer who previously worked at Lamborghini, took a significant risk to establish his own company. His Pagani Zonda and Huayra are not merely fast, they are also rolling sculptures that seamlessly integrate art and engineering. Hypercars are not solely the product of corporations. They are the outcome of unwavering individuals who refuse to compromise. These narratives serve as a reminder of this fact. Their voyages are a reflection of the hypercars themselves, impossible yet undeniable as they progress from garage sketches to global empires. The true meaning of hypercars: global symbolism. Regardless of whether it is deliberate or not, each hypercar is equipped with a flag. Sweden's Koenigsegg and Croatia's Rimac demonstrate that innovation can disrupt the titans, even in small countries. Hypercars are not merely exports for nations. They are emblems of national pride. They are symbols of authority for individuals. And they serve as a reminder to the broader culture that affluence and ambition frequently induce humanity to exhibit its most extreme qualities. The future, beyond 300 mm. Therefore, what is the next step? The planet is transforming. Each year, climate regulations become more stringent. Combustion engines are prohibited in urban areas. The public's perspective is increasingly inclined towards sustainability. Nevertheless, the hypercar industry manages to adjust. The next generation is not about fuel-guzzling beasts. It is about electrification, AI, and autonomous speed records. Visualize a vehicle that not only reaches a top speed of 350 mph, but also does so with absolute precision. The electric future is not sluggish, it is faster, as evidenced by hyper-EVs such as the Lotus Evija and Rimac Navara. Additionally, the hypercars of today may appear antiquated as solid-state batteries and lightweight composites continue to develop. Although they are moving monuments to affluence, they are also testaments to imagination. Hypercars are emblematic of humanity's refusal to accept enough, from the garage sketches of young visionaries to the glossy displays in billionaire collections, due to the fact that for certain individuals, the speed of light is never sufficient. And that is the narrative of hypercars, from garage to fame. However, we are now interested in hearing from you. Do you regard hypercars as engineering masterpieces or as extravagant diversions for the ultra-rich? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you found this in-depth examination of the emergence of hypercars to be enjoyable, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications to ensure that you do not miss our upcoming expedition into the concealed realm of opulence and power. Because one thing is certain, this narrative is far from over.